So next game we have is on Tuesday, the Blazers versus Thunder. This is actually a big game for both of these teams.
Thunder been sliding a little bit. I think they lost like 3 or 4 in a row, and they finally like.
They did.
Defense was slipping.
Yes, they did, but also with Portland, I think Portland is at that point in the season where usually we would be thinking about having trade talks for them. And like wondering, is Dame or CJ or one of them gonna get shipped out?
Yeah, ain't no trade talks.
They've been playing so good that you haven't really heard any trade talks. But I was at this point in time still wouldn't be surprised if one of them randomly got traded and we all just like, what the fuck? Because of the fact that nobody's expecting it, and also because of the fact that I'm looking at them and they still look to be a middle of the road team to me. And Zach Collins is not playing. So it's not like I've been saying that he could be this. I mean, he's not playing. He's not starting. Al-Farouq Aminu is starting. So, you know, from that standpoint, I'm looking at Al-Farouq Aminu and I'm like, yo, like he's taking away minutes from the guy that you drafted to basically I thought was going to fill that role. And although Al-Farouq Aminu, and I said it when Coach came here, is one of my favorite players to watch in the NBA.
That's such a random favorite player.
No, he just plays hard. The Chief. He just plays hard. He knocks down shots. He comes up big and occasionally he'll dunk on somebody. So I think Portland needs to continue to keep pace. I think if you Dame and CJ, this is especially with Dame, you need to solidify that All-Star spot. It's pretty much solid. But if you're looking at the way the fans voting and the way that fucking Harden is playing, if D Rose wind up somehow getting in, Dame not gonna make the All-Star team.
Yes, he will.
No, he won't.
Yes, he will.
How?
It'll be what? D Rose,
Steph,
Harden, Steph, Russ. He'll make it over Clay.
No.
He'll make it over Clay.
Really?
Okay. The only reason I think he'll make it over Clay because Dame is like the lone man on his team. Like Clay got so many people there. Clay was a little bit for half a season as well. Dame has been giving you like 26, 27 points pretty much the whole year. He'll make it over Clay.
All right, I'm not upset at that. So I think that, but anyway, with all that being said about the Blazers, because I kind of like went on a little tangent, I think that, but also you got to consider Jamal Murray.
No.
I mean, they got the second best record.
That's my consideration. No, they're gonna have one All-Star, Jokic. Moving on.
All right, yeah. So I think the Blazers gonna win this game in Oklahoma City. I think they win 115 to 111.
I think the Thunder win this game. I just think that it's time for the Thunder. Their defense slipped a little bit last week.
Yeah.
They gave up 145 to the Hawks. Now again, I think the Hawks are gonna be a very good team in 2 years.
Yeah.
But this is not 2 years from now. This is not they had Trae Young throwing behind. Again, I think Trae Young is the future of the point guard position. But I said the future. They had this man Trae Young throwing behind the back passes from the free throw line back out to the 3-point line. Y'all gotta play defense. And Schroeder was coming back to the Atlanta. So y'all gotta play defense. And I think that the Sixers game was a step in the right direction. I think
Sixers gave away that game though. But
the Thunder did too. Like, what is Schroeder doing making that pass at half court? First of all, why is he even dribble to the corner, bro? You should know better.
Yeah.
That's like basketball rule number 1. And also, why didn't nobody set a pick for the man to get up court? There's a lot of things that everybody did wrong in that pass in that 1 minute of play. Yeah. But anyway, I think they're getting back on the right track. I think they need to win this game. I think PG is a legitimate MVP candidate at this point. I think he's been the best player on the Thunder this year, and I think that he needs to come out here and continue to solidify himself and have big moments and big games. So I think the Thunder take this win. I think that they took the last win in Portland, actually. I think that they'll continue to do that. I think that they win this game like 110 to 105.
We gon' slide, we gon' chill. She said she loves me, I'm her threat. She riding with me, she siding with me.